Hi and welcome to the first of 6 videos that will be talking about how you should answer questions in the Germany paper, which is Unit 2A. So this video will be looking at how you answer question 1, which is the inference question. Now, it's worth 4 marks. You really shouldn't spend longer than 4 minutes on this question. 5 minutes maximum is absolutely fine. And what you need to do to get those 4 marks is to make a supported inference from the source. So if we have a look at source A, it's from a book on the history of Germany published in 1985. Women in Germany were forced to stay at home. Within months of the Nazis coming to power, many women doctors and civil servants were sacked from their jobs. Then women lawyers and teachers were dismissed. By 1939, there were few women left in professional jobs. The Nazi Party tried to stop women following fashions. Makeup and wearing trousers was frowned upon. Hair was to be arranged either in buns or in plaits, and slimming was discouraged because being slim was not thought to be good for having children. And the question is, what can you learn from source A about the treatment of women in Nazi Germany? Okay, now to get 4 marks, as I just said, we need to make a supported inference. When you're making your inference, you need to be really careful that you're just not repeating or paraphrasing what has been given to you in the source. And so I always teach you that you should try to use language that isn't in the source itself. And so I'm going to start off with our inference, and you know that one of the easiest ways to answer this question is to use the writing frame that we use in class a lot. So from this source I can learn that, and my inference is that women were expected to be homemakers and mothers and nothing else. So that's my inference. You know from what we do in class, again, that we need to provide evidence, and we can use a sentence starter to help us with that, because we can say, I know this because in the source it says, and this is where I need to find a piece of evidence that supports my inference. And I'm going to say that within months of the Nazis coming to power, many women doctors and civil servants were sacked, and that slimming was discouraged because being slim was not thought to be good for having children. Now, if you really wanted to, you could briefly add a bit more onto this. You don't have to. I think that would get 4 out of 4, but you could add something like, this tells me that the Nazis were against women having careers and instead wanted them at home. Now you can see there from the way that I've used the colours that we've got our inference at the top, which isn't using any of the words or the phrasing from the source. We've got our evidence in yellow. I've provided 2 quotes there. You could just provide 1, and I've got a bit of further development at the end.